heard someone compare Trump to the neighbor who keeps running his leaf blower outside your window every minute of every day. From a neighbor, that's exhausting. From a president, it's just dangerous.
The room was already tense before Barack Obama ever said the names. Donald Trump had been speaking for several minutes about family, strength, tradition, and loyalty, using the same proud rhythm he always uses when he wants a personal story to become a political shield. He spoke about Melania with grand praise. He spoke about Barron with visible pride. He presented his family as proof of stability, proof of virtue, proof that his leadership came from something solid. But across the stage, Obama sat quietly, listening with the stillness of a man who understood that the most dangerous question is often the one nobody wants asked. The forum was supposed to be about the American family and the presidency. It was supposed to explore what public life does to spouses, children, and the people forced to live inside the glare of power. Trump treated the subject like a campaign ad. He talked about beauty, success, strength, and loyalty. He made his family part of the argument for himself, and that was the opening Obama did not miss.
Donald Trump is here tonight. I know that he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier, no one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing?
When the moderator turned to Obama and asked how a president should present his family to the country, Obama did not answer quickly. He looked down, paused, then looked across the stage at Trump. His voice was calm, but heavy. He said a president has a duty to protect his family, not use them. He said spouses and children should never be turned into props when the cameras are friendly, then declared off limits the moment the questions become uncomfortable. The room quieted because everyone understood exactly where the answer was going. Trump's smile began to tighten. Obama continued carefully. He said that when a president repeatedly turns his family into a symbol of national strength, the public has a right to ask whether that symbol is being used honestly. Not to attack children, not to humiliate spouses, not to invade private pain, but to examine the conduct of the adult who keeps placing them at the center of his political image.
Reason to run for a third term. Is there a thought that the Democrats could try to run Barack Obama against you?
I'd love that.
For his third term?
Oh, I'd love that. That would be a good one. I'd like that. No, people are asking me to run, and there's a whole story about running for a third term. I don't know. I never looked into it. They do say there's a way you can do it, but I don't know about that. But I have not looked into it. I want to do a fantastic job. We have 4 years, just about, almost close to 4 years.
That distinction mattered. Obama was not taking a cheap shot. He was drawing a line between family privacy and political performance. Then he said Melania's name. The room reacted immediately. Trump leaned forward, his face hardening. Obama did not accuse her of anything as a proven fact. He framed the issue as a question about public narrative. When the administration tells a story about elegance, dignity, immigration, sacrifice, and the American dream, how much of that story is public branding and how much is truth? He said the issue was not whether a wife should be protected from cruelty. The issue was whether her story had been used politically by the same people now demanding nobody examine it. Trump snapped before Obama could finish. He called it disgraceful. He said Obama had no right to talk about his wife. He pointed across the stage and accused him of crossing a line. The audience froze because the anger came fast. Too fast. It was the kind of anger that does not feel like a response to a sentence, but a response to a fear. Obama did not move. He simply waited for the shouting to pass. Then Obama said, "I did not put your family into the campaign, Mr. Trump. You did." That line changed the room. The applause did not come immediately. First came silence, deep and sharp. The audience had to absorb what had just happened. Trump had tried to claim the protection of privacy, but Obama had reminded him that public image had been part of the brand all along. If family is used to sell trust, then the public can ask what kind of trust is being sold. If family is used to soften power, then the public can ask whether power is hiding behind family. Then Obama turned the conversation to Barron, and the air became even heavier. His tone softened. He said no young person should be dragged into political warfare, no matter whose last name they carry. He said children of presidents deserve space, dignity, and protection. But then he made the point Trump did not want to hear. That protection must begin with the parent who holds power. It cannot only be demanded from critics after the child has already been placed under the lights. Trump's jaw tightened. He looked ready to interrupt again, but Obama kept his voice steady. He said the question was not about Barron as a target, it was about Donald Trump as a father and public leader. If a president is proud of his son, that is human. But if a president uses his son's name, height, intelligence, or image to strengthen his own political story, then he cannot be shocked when people ask why the family keeps being brought into the performance. The audience leaned in. Obama had taken the most sensitive subject in the room and handled it with restraint. That made it more powerful. He was not attacking Melania. He was not attacking Barron. He was asking why Trump's family appeared whenever it helped the brand, then became untouchable whenever accountability followed. It was a question about boundaries, and Trump had no calm answer for it. Then came the sentence that turned the entire exchange into a moral test. Obama looked directly at Trump and said, "If you want the country to respect your family's privacy, you have to stop treating your family like campaign material." One calm man, one careful question, two names spoken without cruelty, and a powerful figure suddenly realizing that the family shield he had carried for years could no longer hide the truth standing behind it.